So we are here for my Wegovy weight loss journey check-in. Today was pretty exciting. Today was my check-in with my doctor for the weight loss program that I've been in. He is, for anyone who has not been here for very long, the reason why I am on the medication I am on now, Wegovy. I'm on 2.4 milligrams. And it's all part of their program where you continue to go in, you get body scans and weight and all that and blood work, and they work with you on both like medications as well as a nutritional plan to make sure that you are healthily losing weight and just in general becoming healthier, right? So today was my check-in. It was a good one, and I had my InBody scan done today. Sorry, my camera just had some issues. Anyways, so for anyone who does not know what the InBody scan is, it is like a special like scale that they put you on, where it takes not just your weight, but it measures like parts of your body. It tells you like your dry lean mass, body fat mass, extracellular water and intracellular water weight. Yeah, literally right arm, left arm. I'm reading it from my thing here. Right arm, left arm, trunk, right leg, left leg. It tells you your percentage body fat, and it gives you an InBody score is what they call it, which higher is better for that, because not all weight loss is necessarily good weight loss. For instance, you don't want to be losing a bunch of lean body mass or muscle mass, and you know that should not be like a huge percentage of what you're losing when you're losing weight, right? Because you want some muscle mass there. Now, my problem until now is that I was losing some muscle mass on this medication. And I was not really like exercising as much as I should have been. I'm also been not drinking as much as I should be, but I've been trying to work on it, but today kind of proved that I'm still struggling a little bit. And yeah, it kind of checks all that out, and it makes sure that you're losing weight in the right areas in the way that you should be. So today was really good for me. Oh, and another cool thing about this, I just mentioned, I think that there was an app for InBody. There's a little QR code that is on these little like scan papers that they give you that you can scan in the app, and it plugs all that information, your results, into the app, and then you can kind of keep track of all of your progress over time, which is really, really neat. But today was excellent. So my last InBody scan was about 2 months ago. Since that point, I have lost, let's see, what is my total? I'm trying to see if I can find my, well, I see my entire loss. This is body fat, lean body mass control. Sorry, trying to figure all this out. It's still pretty complicated when you look at it. My cat is in my lap. Let's see if you can see her. Hi, Opal. This is one of our kitties that we rescued. Hi, I know. You want to look over here? Let them see your pretty face. There she is. Oh, okay. She like loves to nudge me with her face. I'm making a video, miss. You can lay down, but you gotta keep your tail out of my face. All right. I'm gonna try to do this with her in my lap. I was hoping I said my weight from last time, but I'm trying to see. Yes, there it is. Okay, so the last time that I had weighed in or had my InBody scan there, my weight in general was 193 pounds. Okay. 193 pounds. My weight today, and this is with like all my clothing on and everything like that, so it's a little different than what I weigh like here in my apartment in the mornings. I tend to weigh myself wearing very light clothes or whatever I wore to bed. First thing in the morning, right after going to the restroom, that's when I weigh myself. But, so my 193, that was with clothes on and everything, but without shoes. And then today, which is 2 months later, my weigh-in was 181.5. So, I don't know what that amounts to, like 11 point something pounds, right? In 2 months. That that's great for me. That I'm really excited about that. And the most exciting thing about this one is that this is the first time that I didn't lose muscle mass. In fact, I actually gained muscle mass. So he said, let's see, where is the fat mass? Let's see, fat mass was 98 pounds, went down to 87.6 from 98 pounds. So more than 10 pounds of my 11 point something pound weight loss was purely fat loss. Like, that's so exciting for me. And let me see here. Yeah, and then my lean body mass, right? I went from, let's see, 93. So I basically, I'm just going to say I stayed the same. It didn't change too much, but I did not lose any muscle mass. I am hanging out right around 94 pounds of dry lean mass, which is muscle mass. It just shows that me doing my workouts, like walking, I've been walking an average of 3 miles when I walk now. I try to do it nightly, but honestly I have not, because I've been doing a lot of gig work and everything when I get out of work to try to stay on top of financial type things. So it has kind of cut down on how much I've been walking, but I do not plan for that to be something that is ongoing. I want to get back to that as soon as possible. So that's been excellent. And then my arm workouts that I've been doing, thanks to Haley C. Yay. Check out that video if you haven't yet. But that also has helped me keep up my muscle mass. And also, if you didn't see my last video, I've lost a couple centimeters. It's probably more than that now. I honestly forgot to check, but I'll do that at some point. But my arms are actually getting smaller. Like, I have wings still, but like, if you look at that video, you will see there has been a change in my arms for sure. I'm seeing the biggest change in my arms. I'm seeing a big change in my thighs right now. Now, my legs have always been on the bigger side. I'm not somebody who has really skinny legs and carries all my body weight like further up. I'm like pretty even up and down, and my legs do stay like thick no matter what. Like, even when I'm thinner, I've always had thicker legs. And so yeah, I've been working on that area a lot in my thighs. And while it's hard to see if I'm looking at myself in the mirror, but like my pants that I wear for work, they're getting roomier. Like, I can actually pull the pants, like they're loose around my thighs, which used to not be the case. They used to kind of hug my legs a little more, not uncomfortably so, but you know, they just fit. And now I have all this room in them, and that's after going down a size not too long ago. And I had mentioned in my last video that I also went down a shirt size at work. I went from, they're like a unisex sizing, but I went from a medium down to a small now that I'm wearing. So it's really exciting. Yay. I'm not sure. Excuse me. Oof. I drink some Starry soda. I don't drink a lot of soda, so whenever I do, I get really burpy. But I don't know if I'll ever make it down to like an extra small size in shirts, because they are unisex and I'm not like super small chested. So that alone, I don't know if I will ever fit into an extra small, but you know, I guess I'll never say never. So might happen. I'm trying to see what else has changed here. I'd have to actually look in the app to see what's changed as far as the weight of like my arms, trunk, legs, things like that. But I mean, this is great. And my InBody score, which it says total score that reflects the evaluation of body composition. So you want that number to be going up. And my InBody score went from a 50 2 months ago to a 55. So that's pretty cool. What else does it say here? Anything else? Percentage body fat. I wish I had some of this pulled up so I can check. Let's see, body composition history. All right, I want to go to the app real quick, and I'm kind of curious about a couple of these things. So hold on, let me check this out. Okay, so I looked in the app. I was curious about the percent body fat. So as far as like my first or my last readings, it didn't say what the date was. I forgot to check really, but one of my latest percent body fat numbers was at a little bit closer to 51%. Or it is now, as of today, 48.2%. So that's the percent of my body that is body fat. Now, for me, that's kind of like the big thing as far as like kind of looking through all the information from these scans and everything, is that my weight itself is getting closer and closer to being in the right range. But I really need my body fat percentage to keep going down and my muscle mass to go up a bit. Now, I mentioned that the muscle mass was at about 94. It's 93.9. His goal for me is to keep that going up, and a really good thing would be to see that in the triple digits, so around like 100. So that is what I'm going to be working on now. Now he really wants me, kind of like for my homework for the next month, he wants me to work on some strength training, and so that's something I am gonna start doing more of. I did do a little bit of that. I mentioned that in one of my previous videos. I went to the gym with a friend of mine and I started doing some strength training, but I haven't done too much of that aside from like just my general like arm workout type things. But like I actually want to, you know, go back to using all those tools that we have at our gym here. So yeah, that's high priority on my list. And then to increase the amount of walking that I'm doing each night. Like I said, I know that that's been hard because I've been working at nights after getting out of my day job, going to my night job, but I don't think that I should let that fall on the back burner. I really want to keep walking. I don't want to fall out of that because I know that it was getting easier for me, and I don't want it to get harder again because, you know, you don't want to fall back that way. So, but we're gonna get right back to it again. We're gonna try our best. In fact, I might try my best to go tonight to the gym. I am gonna be going out and Ubering tonight for a little while, and I mean, with the sun goes down here around like 5:30 now, so it sucks. It's dark out. I don't usually mind walking in the dark, but it's feeling a little cooler, and I don't know. At that point, if I'm back here past maybe 7 o'clock, I know it's already going to be dark, and to me, the gym just kind of makes more sense in that situation. So I think I'm going to be trying to do that, and then I'm going to be trying to do my arm workout. I'm not even going to say try. I am going to do that arm workout. I'm going to try to do it as soon as I finish this video, but no matter what, I will do it today. No ifs, ands, or buts, Sarah. So, gonna get that arm workout done. It is still getting easier. I know my first video, I was like really taking some breaks in there, and you know, I wasn't about to sit there and cut out all the parts where I was gasping and not able to finish certain exercises, because I want you all to know that it's not just easy for everyone to do those exercises, even if they do seem simple, even if they are only 10 minutes. It's tough stuff, and you know, if it's gonna work, generally it has to kind of be, right? So, but it is getting easier. Sticking with it is getting easier. I will make it through the majority of that workout now without having to take a break. It burns, but I can push through it now more. I maybe run into one like move in that whole like exercise routine that I will have to take a pause, and usually I pause for like 5 to 8 seconds on average, and then I just get right back into it again. That's the thing, no matter what, just even if you're struggling and you can only make it the last like 10 seconds of your reps, just do it. If you can do the 10 seconds, do the 10 seconds, finish it up. And that's it, right? So we will see as far as vlogging anything in the gym. I feel a little odd bringing like my camera in there or vlogging, just because there could be other people around, and I'm not somebody to try to like shove people on camera if they don't want to be on camera, right? Even my friends and family, I will mention beforehand if I have plans on vlogging or ask permission about vlogging around them. just so that they don't feel that pressure. And so same at the gym. I mean, I'm not all about socializing when I don't have to in some of those situations. I don't want a lot of those people there to exercise and want to be left alone. And so I tend not to approach any of them. So I can't guarantee that I will film anything there unless I happen to go at a time that it's quiet, dead, and nobody's around, and then I'll see what I can do. But there we go. My lowest weight as far as my morning weigh-ins, and this is like wearing lighter clothes, PJs, was 179.6. So excited. Like I made it. I made it down to the 170s. Like even if it's just in the mornings, I am there. I've been stalling for so long at like 182, 183, like anywhere from 180 to 185. And so to finally see that 7 on there was just really, really nice. So yeah, but everything else is going pretty well. No changes as far as the medication goes. Constipation, still having a hard time with it. I actually have right here, I know I should take these a little more regularly. These are just literally Walgreens brand stool softeners. And so I'm trying to keep up with these. I know it says to take between 1 and 3. Adults and children, 12 years and over, take 1 to 3 soft gels daily. So I am trying to take these more regularly. My issue is I will either have no effect at all from anything that's supposed to help with that, or I'll have too much of a reaction to it. And I'm always scared that it's either gonna keep me up at night and then I won't get any sleep before I have to be up early for work, or it's gonna hit me in the morning when I'm trying to get ready for work and then I'll be late for work, or it'll hit me while I'm at work. And none of those scenarios are very nice. I would probably rather it happen in the middle of the night, honestly, because I need to work. But you know, at the same time, I'm trying to take into account the fact that, you know, it's my health, and I can't let things like constipation get too bad, because it seems like it's something that's pretty normal in these medications, but I know just how quickly it can get pretty serious. So I'm trying to stick with this. I also have things like Dulcolax, which is a laxative, the Smooth Move tea, which I know I have mentioned before, which can really help, but it takes a little longer to take effect. Like that's something that I feel usually like 8 to 12 hours after drinking a cup of the tea. And then I'm trying to think, and then just general fiber, like increasing the fiber intake. So I mean, my doctor doesn't seem too concerned about any of that. It is, like I said, pretty common on this medication and similar medications. So it's just about making sure it doesn't get too bad and doing your best to prevent it. And then drinking more water. Drinking more water probably would help me a ton, but I've always struggled with drinking more water. My Cirkul bottle, I actually reviewed this bottle, and I review like the flavor sips for it. Flavored water has helped me quite a bit, and the sips that I've been using lately are the ones that have, they're like the electrolyte, like hydration sips. So, you know, I've been doing that too to try to help out. And like I said, in general, I just tend to drink more when it's something that is flavored. There are no calories or any sugar or anything like that added to these, so no harm from that. So I've just been, you know, taking whatever steps I can to try to increase my hydration. That being said, my total body water went from 74 last time, which was already pretty low, down to 69 today. So needs some work, but you know, we are working on it. We're not going to beat ourselves up about it. We're just going to try our best. And I think that's basically it. Like I said, I was just excited to see that I had one of these today. So it's looking like I will get these scans done every 2 months. So I go in another month for my next visit, but I don't have an InBody scan for that one. That's just going to be checking up on how things are going, general weight loss. things like that. And then the following month, which will be into January, should be the one where I have another InBody scan again, and we can see how we are doing. Hopefully getting that lean body mass, our muscle mass, up some more. I don't know if I will hit the 3 digits, but I am gonna do my best to hit the 3 digits because I know that I will lose fat more efficiently if I have more lean body mass. So that's basically it. How is everyone doing? Are you all doing pretty well on your journeys? Love to hear updates from everyone, how medications are working for you, if you're trying to get the medication, or are you dealing with the shortages? I know that Mounjaro just came out with an FDA approved version for weight loss, and I forget what it's called, but I saw all the articles coming out about it. So if you're somebody who's trying to get that or has successfully received it, got it, let me know how that's going because I'm really curious. It's kind of like Ozempic and Wegovy, right? Because Ozempic and Wegovy are pretty much the same thing, but Ozempic is targeted to people with diabetes and Wegovy is targeted to people for weight loss. So and I know some people who have insulin resistance or even diabetes who have gone to Wegovy just because the Ozempic was on back order and there were shortages because a lot of people were using the original Ozempic for weight loss. So yeah, that's another thing too. If you are on Ozempic and you are on it but don't have diabetes and you're having a hard time getting the Ozempic, you might want to look into Wegovy or mention it to your doctor just in case you have an easier time of getting the Wegovy. And since it is covered for weight loss, and if you only really need it for that, then there you go. It might be an easier way for you to get the medication for you, okay? So anyways, yeah, that's that. I have a lot to do today. Like I said, I'm gonna go Uber. Gonna try to do some gym workout tonight. I am going to do my arm workout no matter what. And I have to pot up a bunch of plants for our community yard sale tomorrow. So I got my day's work cut out for me. And that's it. So I hope everyone is doing well and staying healthy and happy and doing well on your journeys. And I will see you all again very, very soon.